To all my young bulls, man, stop moving selfish. Your actions don't just affect you, bro. And I'm gonna say that again. Your actions don't just affect you. Your sins don't just affect you. They affect everybody around you. But welcome back to another video. Sid Talks. Peace be upon everybody. Hope everybody be taking care of themselves and their well-being, man. We back. Stop moving selfish, bro. Sis, stop moving selfish, bro. Your sins, your actions, poor choices that you make don't just affect you. They affect everybody around you. For example, if your siblings see that you just openly just disrespected your mother, what you think they gonna do? Hmm? If your friends seeing what you gonna do, they gonna follow suit. Off rip. That's just how that is literally just how it goes. I know we in a time where peer pressure and all that is real. Yes, it is real. But make better choices, cause you can't just keep knocking your head. Like you pouring water in a cup that got a hole at the bottom. I'm gonna say that again. You're pouring into a cup that has a hole at the bottom. Why keep trying to water? Like there's nothing there. Especially when it comes to these choices that we are making, there's nothing there. What are you feeding yourself? What are you feeding? Like you're not. There's no substance to what you're doing. So make the better choice. Another example. You want to make a poor choice. Now you gotta sit. That don't just affect you. Now your mom gotta drive. Whoever gotta drive 3 hours out, depending on you, like the state, county, whatever the case may be. They gotta drive all out, put money on your books. Probably gotta buy more clothes for you when you come home. You know you're welcome home and all that, bro. Like, come on. There should be no reason why in 2025 we are still condoning poor behavior, bro. Especially in our community, we condone the most trashiest behavior ever, as if it don't just affect everybody, especially in the community. In the Quran, it says, if you take a life, it's as if you killed all of humanity. So you mean to tell me like that? Yeah, that one sin of killing somebody, it's as if you just wiped out the entire mankind. But if you save a life, it's as if you saved all mankind. Exactly. So really think about the choices that you're making out here, man. Because it's getting rough out here. A lot of people just are doing stuff just to do it. Because they got too much time on their hands. My uncle Bilal told me when he had came out here and we was hooping with him, he's telling us about back home. He said, yeah, them kids, like, they just literally are, like, open, Kia boys and all that. They doing all that. And he's like, yo, they just getting these cars and they just wrecking them. Like, they not trying to, oh, let me flip. I'm not condoning any of this, right? But he told me back in the day when they would do all that, right? Carjacking and all that. In Florida, they call it hitting. I'm like, bro, it's carjacking. You feel me? You jacking the car. But he said we would try to get something out of it. Now these kids are just doing it and recording themselves and all that. And they crashing the whips. Like, they're totaling these whips out. I'm like, yeah, bro. They want to see you miserable with them, bro. I kid you not. My grandma, her aide, when they had came out here for the Eid and all that, she said the same thing. She said my grandma's aide, her mom's car got wrecked and got stolen 4 times. I'm like, so y'all just literally, like, y'all just be doing stuff just to do it, son. Like no way. This is my generation, bro. This is my generation of people. There's no way. But yeah, if you kill one person, you don't just affect you. You affect your family. You affect their family, and you affect the community. So that's traumatizing. I'll never forget it, bro. 2015, son. Somebody got killed in front of ours pizzeria. A week later, after Juma, we there. I'm like, oh no, I don't even want to be over here no more. Like, you affect the entire community just based off of your action. One action can affect the entire community, son. Word. Like, it's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy, bro. Like, it's really crazy. Like, even at my uncle crib when he was staying on the east side of Rochester and all that, bro. I remember seeing it on the news. I'm like, yo, bro, we stayed there for a point in time, and then we had moved, moved to the suburbs and all that. I'm like, bro, what? I'm seeing the news. 13 Wham, son. 13 Wham news. Shout out to 13 Wham. I'm seeing the yellow tape. I'm like, what? Like, we was just literally. I'm like, yo, we was just there. And what does that make me feel? Every time I want to go to my uncle crib, I'm like, I gotta be on alert. One sin can affect an entire community, but nobody really thinking like that. Nobody. That's why I come to y'all and say this, bro. Please make the right choice. Cause I'm telling you, one false move, you a goner. Like real life. One false move, you are a goner, bro. Them same people you think are your friend, they are not your friend. They are not, bro. Tell you, as soon as something go left, what? They not hitting you up. They not doing nothing. But as soon as you start making better choices in your life, oh yeah, he moving funny. Oh, he think he. Yep, I do. Now what? I owe it to me. That's how you gotta move, son. That's really how you have to move. You got like, bro, you owe it to you, son, because you allowed so much to happen. Like one of my biggest issues was, bro, in my past life, gang. I ain't gonna front you. I was way too available to people. Like, yo, bro, stop being so available, bro. But them same people are not. What? Nobody picking up. But as soon as you, yeah, bro, what's good? You need something? Hmm? Reciprocation. Word, like, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, like, stop being so available to people. Because soon as you start making the better choice in life, it's you moving funny, you moving weird. Especially in my community. Especially in mine. Like, yo, we can't do nothing. We can't do nothing positive. We make a joke out of anybody doing something positive. Oh, bro trying to do his schoolwork and they laughing. Like, what? Oh, he think he and I do, and so now what? Literally, love. It's all projection, yo. I ain't gonna front. It's literally all projection, bro. So you saying, oh, you think you this? Yes, I do. I do actually. What you gonna do about it? Like, literally, like, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling. This is literally how I move now, son. I'm sorry. I've been humble for way too long, bro. Just playing the fence and all that. Nah. Y'all gonna hear me. Y'all gonna hear what I have to say, son. I ain't gonna lie. And if you moving like a corny individual, I'm gonna tell you straight up, you moving corny or you moving weird. We getting too old, chat. I ain't gonna lie. There should be no reason why people my age are making these little silly mistakes that are detrimental to their lives, bro, and their families' lives. Please make the better choice. Sometimes when I be talking to adults, I be feeling like I'm talking to kids. Like I feel like I'm talking to the kids at the level 8 through 10 program. And I be telling them, bro, literally the reason why I'm making this video is because I literally had to tell a girl at my job, one of the youth. I'm like, so you don't think one choice that you make doesn't just affect you and your family? She said she felt as if like it just affects her and nobody care about her. I said, son. I'm like, son, come on, bro. That's not true. That's not true at all. I'm like, yo, bro, you don't think your mom, when it comes to visitation, like she gotta drive, like, bro, how far is Miami from here? Like 4 hours, something like that. So she gotta drive 4 hours out, and she probably work a whole 40 hours throughout the week. She gotta drive, come see you, to only sit with you for like 2 hours. Driving 4 hours out to sit with your daughter for like what, 2 hours? But nobody cared, and your choices don't affect your loved ones and your community. And this same individual, right? This youth, her cousin is in jail with her. So I'm like, you don't think you don't think that y'all wasn't influencing each other to be here? The choices that y'all made, it led y'all to here. So just make better choices, bro. And especially us as Muslims, like we know we're gonna return. Like that's promised. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Like no disrespect to anybody who don't believe that there's a hereafter, but I don't know how y'all don't believe there's a hereafter. There's no way a person like King Neopol, whatever, he killed like 16 million people in the Congo. And you mean to tell me he's having like there's no repercussions for his actions? He may not have it in this life, but you feel me? Another example, you know, German guy. What he did was terrible, right? You really think he got away with that? Like in this life, he probably got away. But I'm gonna give another example. The Klan. You mean to tell me like they mashed up all this, right? Y'all really think they're going to get away? They might get away in this life because they gotta put it on their face because they probably our local doctors, our local police officers, our local retail workers, cashiers, whatever, right? Probably be doing community service around the town, but at night they in the meetings with that cloth on their face. You really think they getting away? So how like literally in the Quran it literally talks about how can you not believe? So that's my question to some of y'all. How can y'all not believe there's no hereafter and you're not going to be questioned about nothing you do? So that's why while we here, make the right choice. Cause soon as the angel of death comes, then what? And that's a scary day. I fear that day for everybody, not just me. And on the day of judgment, according to Islam, you feel me? Because everybody who watches it is not Muslim. So according to the religion of Allah, everybody's gonna be naked on that day. Yes, everybody's gonna be naked. And that day is so scary, nobody's even going to be worried about who's naked and who's not. Everybody's gonna be worried about themselves. Like what? And you won't be able to blink. Imagine, hold your eye up. I'll be doing this all the time. Hold your eyes up, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I can't even do it for that long. So imagine that day. We have to blink. So that day we won't even be able to blink. That's how frightened we're gonna be. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, make the right choices, man. When I ask that God allows us to see our flaws and tries to correct them, can we get an Ameen in the chat? Ameen. Because our choices are so detrimental. Like I'm telling y'all, one choice can set you back. One poor financial decision, can set you back. You could be up like $200 in your savings, whatever, but you want to spend it on Chewy. I love Chewy. You feel me? I got Chewy jeans on right now. You feel me? You feel me? Like, come on. These old though, but one false move, right? One bad financial decision, one bad reaction, it's over. You set back. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Share with whoever, share with a friend. Shout out to the people who support me per usual. Like I always tell y'all, man, we on the road to 500 subs. We getting there pretty quick though. I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy, bro. Man. I just can't wait, man. I did me personally, I just think about just being up, like just being comfortable in my life instead of thinking about the process, bro. Like now, the process is really what makes the grind great, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I be looking back sometimes. I'm like, damn, I remember when I was walking. I miss it. I'm like, damn, so I miss walking. I ain't gonna lie, I still be walking to this day though. Oh, rip, I always walk. That's something that's like my therapy is walking. You feel me? Especially where I come from. Walking is one of the best things to do. But yeah, man, don't cheat the process, man, because the process, it's a process. That's all we can say. There's no shortcuts. There's no easy routes to life, bro. You gotta go through the process. The process is what makes it greater because you work so hard for what you're trying to attain, bro. So once you get it, be grateful. And don't be afraid of your own success, bro. Don't be nervous when you ask. So when you ask God for something, when it comes your way, you nah, bro. You act, where you put your head on the ground, bro. For that, no. So why not show gratitude and keep it going, bro? Like something that simple, us as mankind, we make it so difficult, bro. But I'm out though. Make the right choice, man. We only got one life, so make the right choice. And we going. Peace.